Welcome, nerds, to another generally nerdy reaction. We're gonna speed run a couple reactions this morning, so let's talk about it. This reaction you already clicked on, so you already know we're gonna be doing Lizzo's new track. Not generally a genre we do much reacting in. Maybe a little bit, I guess, anymore. The pop, I guess R&B side of pop. Not an artist that I listen to in the genre much. I kind of dug her very first single, the just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% that song. That one wasn't bad. I honestly haven't heard much since, maybe a little bit since, but she's been more surrounded by a bunch of social nonsense, so we haven't really touched the Lizzo. That being said, I think there's an intro around here somewhere. Yes, there is a longer intro. I might splice it in and cut this part out. Otherwise, let's just get the credentials out of the way. I have been doing this for a little while. I've been singing to some degree since I was a small child, so roughly 35 to 40 years. I have been performing professionally as a musician since I was in my late teens, so roughly 25 to 30 years. I have been producing music almost that long as well, but professionally producing music for a little over, I guess it's been about 15 years at this point. Been making videos and music videos and such for about 10 years. So, got some credentials, been doing this, made some money at it. I'm not trying to claim I'm famous or anything like that, but I do have an education. I also went to school for audio production, so on and so forth. So I would love to have a conversation about any critique that I have for this music in the comment section. That would be awesome. However, anyone who's trying to do just a gotcha, oh, you don't know this, you're probably wrong. There is the off chance that I'm totally missing something, especially if we're talking about the social issues that surround Lizzo specifically. But yeah, gotchas are probably not going to work super great. See the comment section for any of my other reaction videos. That being said, I think, we have things to do. So let's talk about the channel partner real quick. We have Dubby as a channel partner. Dubby.gg is the place to go to get your energy drink and hydration drink needs. They don't just do caffeine. They also do delicious non-caffeinated stuff. So go check out Dubby. That is our real quick sponsor spot. Let's talk about history of the artist. I don't really have much of a history. I kind of have already covered this, so that's why we're just going to knock this out of the way. I don't really have much of a history with Lizzo. I do, though. I enjoy pop music. I don't have a little Wikipedia pulled up for her history, so we touched on it. Let's move on. I'm not going to waste your time. Expectations. Let's talk about expectations for the video and the song. So she has a knack for writing a catchy song, because on her first record, at the very least, I'm sure this has continued even since, but on her first record, she was one of the primary songwriters on every song. She was not the only songwriter on every song, but she was one of the primary songwriters. So I do expect the song to be nice and catchy. The production on the audio should be great. I'm very curious about what the video holds in store. There's probably also going to be some social things in there that we are going to try and avoid. I don't like to get into the social politics very much. I don't like to talk about politics much on the channel at all. But like, if we see something egregious or we hear something egregious, then we're gonna have to call it out, just because you can't just let that stuff slide, man. So by and large, though, like, I'm fully expecting this to be a very well done, very catchy, very danceable, listenable kind of track. So that's kind of what we got for expectations. Let's change the scene real quick. Where the hell are we going? Right there. And let's jump into this Lizzo track, shall we?
I'm about to throw my phone away. Can't let my girls know bro been fucking with my day. He act like he can't be replaced. Okay, well, he gon' hate to see me leave, but love to watch me walk away. He knocked me down, thought I'd never get my finance off the ground. Oh.
The production on this feels kind of Michael Jackson. Like the audio production on this feels a little Michael Jackson. Oh, let's. Why can I not hear this? There we go. Ish. All right. So now I lost it because I was distracted by my headphones. But yeah, I know the production on this. There's definitely some Michael Jackson elements to this pop music that we're listening to, which I am definitely here for. I don't care what you say. I think Michael Jackson is the king of pop for a damn reason, even though he gave himself that moniker, but still.
But I'm ready now. Feeling crazy lately, baby, let's go out. I don't need him, I need a drink. Let's turn this pain into some champagne, baby. Like cheers, bitch, it's been a day. Might take that last flight out to Vegas, what y'all think? I don't need him, I need a drink. I don't know why life been so fucked up lately, but after everything, I'm still surviving and I'm still bad, baby. So bitch, I can't complain. I'm still bad, babe. Plot twist, I'm doing great. I make that been through shit look sexy anyway. I don't need him, I need to throw ass. Been a minute, break fast with my bitches. Real love, real life. Damn, I've been missing. He knocked me down. I thought I'd never get my finance off the ground. Oh, but I'm ready now.
I'm catching some like just all over. There are shades of Michael in this, and I'm totally here for it. The bass line, let's get. It sounds a little thin because I'm playing the sixth string and not the bass, but still, there. I mean, and then you have the really sparse guitar elements. Really nothing crazy going on with her voice. That's kind of the thing that's surprising me the most, is the lack of effect on her voice. There's no verb there. I mean, there's a little bit of verb in parts, but really nothing that like stands out. There is. What's another comment? So far, we have not picked up on any auto-tune. I'm sure that I'm sure there is a little bit of correction somewhere, but whoever produced this did such a good job, you can't hear it. So that's always a good thing. Yeah, just so far, just solid all over.
Some champagne, baby. Like cheers, bitch, it's been a day. Might take that last flight out to Vegas, what y'all think? I don't need him, I need a drink. bitch, I can't complain. I'm still bad, babe. Who's bad? Don't stop, get it. She back in the building. Still bad, don't forget it. I'm still bad. Don't stop, get it. She back in the building. Still bad, don't forget it. I don't need him, I need a train. Let's turn this page.
So there we're seeing some verb, but we're building, like, this is a dynamic build that I was not expecting. Generally speaking, dynamic builds are performance dynamics, not production dynamics. This is both. We're getting more effect on her voice the deeper into the song that we go, which is kind of bringing us in. It's adding to the layers of, we're going to go back a little bit. It's adding to the layers of, because we have the kind of group vocal behind her. So it's sounding like she's joining a party almost, is kind of the effect. And I'm sure that's the intended effect too, because the lyrical content, you know, she don't need no man or whatever. I'm totally digging even the kind of sort of a little social politic of strong woman don't need no man. Like, legitimately, if you break it down, like we as people need each other, but like she doesn't need a toxic man. Yeah, that makes sense. And then like the empowerment of doing the thing that you need to get done, plus the support of your friends, which is what we're getting even in the sonics of this song. I think that is expertly crafted, honestly. So yeah, we're gonna go back a little bit where we're maybe not that far. Let's go back about that far, about 45 seconds. All right, we're gonna get back into that vocal, because that I'm really like, it's not a stagnant melody either. She's not just because the song's here doesn't mean that she's staying there with her vocals. Like, she's really going all over the place with this melody, and it's freaking awesome.
Still bad, don't forget it. I'm still bad. Don't stop, get it. She back in the building.
So you can hear it's like there's a big verb on there, but it also sounds like there's other production elements that make that verb sound more like she's in a large like concert hall almost. Because that's if you're not versed in production things, reverb, one of your options on most reverb effects plugins or pedals or whatever the hell you're using for reverb, unless it's something built into an amp, in which case it's just coil verb, which is a whole other situation. But like the analog verbs are not quite as versatile. But a digital reverb, one of the settings that most of them have is concert hall or church, I think some of them call it. So it makes it sound like you're in this giant empty room, because you have all of the reverberations that are going throughout this large room. You can hear that. Your ear as a human being can differentiate or can pick these things out, and it adds this flavor to a voice that, if there's no other instruments there, kind of has a tendency to, you almost lose it to the effect unless you do it well, which they're doing it fairly well here. But also it feels, when you add in those other production elements, it feels like that giant concert hall that they're trying to make her sound like she's in is not empty, because you have the other voices, you have like crowd noises going on here too, which I think it makes it feel more like it's at like a bar, like she met her friends at a bar, because again, I don't need him, I need a drink, right? So thematically, the effects are going along with the song, and I think that's I don't know that I would have ever had that thought. I also don't produce any pop music, so I don't know if I would have ever been in the situation to have that thought, but yeah, really cool. A and B.
I don't know why life is so fucked up, baby. But after everything, I'm still surviving and I'm still bad, baby. So bitch, I can't complain.
Huh. And then we drop all of the effects and just have her. I feel like it would have been more effective. This is the one change. Again, I feel like this song is very, very well done. But if I were to change one thing, it would literally just be that last word. Let's go back. 10 seconds is fine. So her in the water with all of the statue bird people. So we have all of this big crescendo as far as, maybe that's a little too far. Big crescendo as far as like all of the effects and everything goes, and the buildup of the instrumental is going up too. So we've got all of these other elements. You've got the drums is more than just the kick and the snare. We've got some hi-hats thrown in there. We have 3 different string parts. We have the bass, wherever the hell that was. And then we have the guitar here. And then we have another guitar that's playing somewhere. Where the hell is it? It'd probably be up here. Somewhere in there. Probably even another octave up or another fifth up even. So we've got all of this really interesting crescendo happening, like she's finally met up with her friends and we're getting to the point where, like, yeah, he's a thing of the past.
So bitch, I can't complain.
And then it all comes back down. Sorry, microphone stand in the way. It all comes back down into the complain word, and we ditch all of the effect, we ditch all of the instrumentation, and it's just her voice for the second half of the word, plain. Which, I mean, there could be a reason why they chose that syllable. There could, I don't think that there is. I think that was, however intentional. I just don't think it's as effective as if it would have been if we had gotten the whole word sans effects, just the whole word so bitch I can't complain would be where everything cuts out is at the C on complain and not the P. Or even slightly better, possibly. I would probably have to, I would A/B test this one, but the B test for that would be can't complain. I feel like that little bit extra makes it that much more intimate and probably that much more effective. But again, expertly done. Congratulations, Lizzo, because you need my attention. You need my praise. I am totally joking. Please don't take that seriously. But that was very well done. So let's get into the final thoughts for the episode. Again, not exactly somebody who's on any kind of rotation on any of my playlists. But I do have to admit that, like, credit where credit is due. Lizzo writes a damn good song and performs a damn good song. She has an incredible voice. She's a very talented artist, very talented musician. She can play, I think it's the flute, and she does so live fairly regularly from what I understand. So just a really, really interesting situation. This is good pop music. We talk mostly about metal on the channel, especially in the news show, but like, this is good damn pop music. If you want a prime example of modern pop, I think that at least this song, I can't necessarily speak to the rest of her catalog, but this song is a great way to start. So yeah, I dig it. So once again, as we're leaving here, I'm going to do the channel sponsor, or channel partner rather. Shout out to w.gg is the place where I get most of my energy drinks. I mean, obviously, if you find something at the dollar store for a good price, you can't pass that up. However, Dubby is kind of priced like you found it at the dollar store. It's legit. If you get the 10% discount with my code Generally Nerdy, it is competitive. Not exactly going to beat it out, but it's going to be close to one of those 8-ounce drinks at the dollar store. And you don't get a bunch of garbage with that. The Dubby just is quality ingredients for a decent price, especially when you factor in the 10% off. Once again, you get with code Generally Nerdy at checkout. So go do that. Appreciate your faces, nerds. We will see you in the next one. The next reaction, assuming I post these sequentially, is going to be, oh, that's right. We have a Tom Waits. We have a new Tom Waits song in 2025. How freaking awesome is that? Yes, I thank you very much, nerds. We'll see you in the next one. Before we go, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, it's probably here.